Okay, welcome back to All Things Gumball. All Things Gumball, how are you guys doing? All Things Gumball, ATG. Welcome back to ATG. Welcome back. Okay, so today I was on my YouTube channel and I was looking at comments. And comments are always a good place to find good questions that I can help you guys find an answer for. Okay, so I don't know if I said that right. You guys put comments, you guys put questions on YouTube on my channel, and I want to address a question that was asked to me today by, who was it? It was this person right here. Anyway, my hair looks kind of funky today. Somebody asked me if I have a toupee. If Satan lost all his hair, would there be hell to pay? Yeah. Somebody once asked me if I had a toupee. No, this is my own hair. And I feel like I need a haircut. So, let me pause for a minute. Okay, welcome back to All Things Gumball. As you can see right behind me, I have a lot of parts. These are all the parts for the vending machines, and the tubs come from the candy. As you can see, these are the jelly bean containers. So don't throw these away. They're worth keeping. Alright, so welcome back to All Things Gumball. ATG. Welcome back to ATG, guys. Welcome back, ladies. Welcome back, gentlemen. I had a question today on YouTube. Someone asked me a question. They said, how do you deal with commission? Okay. I'm going to repeat this. I know that I've said it in my videos before, so you people that have seen these videos before, just bear with me. There's new people that come all the time. There's new people that subscribe all the time. And instead of hunting through all my videos, let me just say, what do you do when you take your machine to a location? You know, what do? You show them a picture of your machine when you walk in the door. That's really the first thing you do. Walk in the door, show them a picture of your machine. You don't have to have a very big picture. I'm looking around to see if I have something the right size. You don't have to have a picture that's large, you know, maybe about this big. Just show them a picture. If you really have to, use your phone. I think it looks unprofessional, but use your phone if you have to. When you walk in, show them a picture of your vending machine and tell them, hey, how are you? Be friendly, be polite. I work with this charity, the National Children's Cancer Society, or the National Federation for the Blind, or the American Association for the Prevention for Cruelty of Animals, ASPSC, or whatever it is called. I work for a veteran charity. I work for a charity, and one of the ways that we help this charity is what we call a vending outreach program. And what we do is we place vending machines like this one that I'm showing you in this photo on my phone, and we place them in places just like this. You know, look around. You know, we place them in places just like this: coffee shops, restaurants, car dealerships, auto repair places, oil change places. And I was actually stopping in to see if we could put one in your store today. What do you think? And be friendly, you know, maybe a little smile. You know, a friend of mine used to tell me, when you walk in, shake their hand. I don't normally shake hands with people, and it's not because it's rude. It's not because I don't like shaking hands. I don't mind shaking hands. I'm not like Howie Mandel. I don't have a problem touching someone's hand, but I feel like I'm trying to get something from them. I'm trying to get a location. I'm actually there to get something. And if I put my hand out, it's almost like I'm trying to get two things. I'm trying to get your hand. Shake my hand, please. I want your hand, and I want to get a location. So I try to minimize what I'm asking. Just let me have an opportunity to be in your store. Let me put my stuff in your place. One way I look at it is, it's a bank. It's a little piggy bank. Let me put my piggy bank in your store. And in return, I'll let you have some candy every time you put a little money inside my piggy bank. Okay. Now, what about commission? What about when you walk into a place? Here's a secret. They're not going to ask you for money. Okay, most people don't realize that. They're not going to ask you for money. Okay, they're not going to ask you for money. Maybe once in a blue moon, 1 out of 200, I'd say, will say, what's in it for us? You know, what do we get out of it? Okay, so then you want to start your negotiation very low, maybe 10%. That means that you pull out, if you pull out 10 quarters from the machine, you get 9 quarters, they get 1 quarter. You know, that's easy to count. If you start moving up in increments of 5, it may be a little more difficult to count. If you do that, if you say, I'm going to give you, let's say, 15%, and they say, what about 20, and you both come down to 17%, then you're going to have to start doing math every time you go there. So what I like to do is keep it with round numbers, 5, 10, 20, 25. I remember, and I told this story in another video, I remember my friend and I used to go to this place that sold CDs and DVDs, old movies, old music, and it was right near a college. And I noticed there were a ton of college kids. Every time I went in there was, even during the day, you know, midday, there would be people in there, like 20 people in there. There would be 4 or 5 employees, and the place always seemed like it was popping and happening and hopping, popping and hopping and happening. Okay, and so I thought to myself, this would be a great place to put a vending machine. And so I went to the manager and I said, hey, I work with a charity and I place vending machines. I didn't even have anything. I wasn't even ready. You know, I didn't even have a photograph or anything. And I said, can I put a vending machine in your store? Now, the thing is, he had seen me there before, because my friend and I go there all the time looking for records and CDs and DVDs. And so he knew, he was friendly with me. He was familiar with me. And I said, could I put a vending machine in here? And he said to me, but what's in it for us? And normally at that time, I was doing about 20% if I gave any money at all. And I really don't recommend that you offer it to anybody. Don't offer. You know, it's kind of like, it's kind of like if you go out on a date. You know, when you go out on a date, don't offer anything. Don't offer to buy dinner. Don't offer to pay for the movie. You know, you go out on a date and see what happens. You know, what if she decides that she wants to pay for the date? What if she decides she wants to pay for the movie? Now, at that point, you could let her, or you could say, no, I'm going to pay for the whole thing, or you could say, let's go 50-50 or whatever. But when you are on a mission, or when you're endeavoring to get someone to go out with you on a date, do you tell them, hey, do you want to go out with me? I'll buy the movie and I'll pay for the dinner. So don't offer anything. Right off the bat, do not offer anything. And if they want it, they're going to ask you. So this guy, he said to me at this CD store, he said, well, what's in it for us? And I said, well, how about if I give you guys 20%? And that means whenever I pull the quarters out, I take 4 quarters and they get a quarter, or I take $4 and they take $1. That's 20%. And he said to me, what about 25%? And I thought about it, and I looked around, and I saw all the people in there, and I thought, yeah, I think it's going to be a great transaction, because there's always a lot of people in here. And I'm telling you, that place, I had my machine in there until they closed down, and I don't know why they closed down. But what I ended up doing was I put a U-turn, an 8-headed U-turn in there. And I'm telling you, I was there every month, and I was taking home $80 from that location every month. So it was worth giving them a portion. But 99% of the time, they will not ask you for any money. So you don't really have to worry about whether they're going to ask you for money. And don't offer. You know, you kind of feel like, well, you're scratching my back, let me scratch your back. You know, you're scratching my back by letting me put a vending machine in here. Let me scratch your back by giving you a percentage. A lot of people just want to be nice. You know, they just want to help you. start a business or build a business or help a charity. So you don't have to offer anything. Wait until they ask. And I'm telling you, a large percentage of people, 99 I believe, will not ask. They will not ask you for any money. So I know I've talked about this before. As I said, this is kind of new information for the beginners that are just getting started. The new subscribers, I get subscribers all the time. New subscribers, you older gentlemen and older ladies that know the routine. Sorry that I'm repeating something I've already talked about before. And I hope this helps your business. And I guess I'm going to catch you guys on another video. You're going to catch me in another video. Have a good morning. Have a good evening. Or have a good afternoon.